Hello guys, welcome back to a new video, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install Pterodactyl Panel on Oracle Panel. I know you have been waiting for a long time. It's just because I couldn't get the machine. You know how it is because of some availability issues in the services. So now I have hands on the machine and I'll show you how to get the machine also, no worries. Okay. All you have to do is your instance, go to instances. Okay, this is your main page. When you click over here, these are bookmarked. It will be bookmarked for you also. If not, no issues. Just come on this navigation area over here. Okay, go to compute and go to instances. Okay, if you are not getting this option, come here in the compartment section and select your name over here as root. So you'll get this option to create the machine. So I've already created a machine, okay, when I had the chance. So this is a 4 core or 24 GB RAM and 100 GB space. Okay, the good part about this is you can make two more, okay, small VPSs or machines. Okay, it's really up to you. I would recommend, to hosting the small ones as the panel and the bigger one as the wing, so that you don't lose any performance in your bigger machine. But I'm going to show you how to install the panel as well as the wing in the same machine. Okay, this is really up to you. If you want to do, it's the same way how to install the panel. It's the same way. Okay, you don't need to do anything differently. I have the both the videos on my channel. Only some part about, like, opening the ports and also how to port forward and those kind of stuff. Not port forward, like opening the ports only in the interface, and those parts are only there, and then you are good to go. Okay, if you follow these steps, okay, and then you do the installation of the panel on a separate machine which they only provide, then it will be easy for you. Okay, I'm going to show this on the same machine. Okay, so first thing first. Okay, so you need to come on the three dots over here, not the dots. Okay, then go to network, and then you need to go to virtual cloud network. Okay, so come to this, okay, which is already created for you over here. So VCN, okay, and then come to subnet, and then come to this default security list. So I have already created a default protocol, so here it is. Okay, so you can add it also, no issues. So just go and add. Okay, then you could put 0.0.0.0/0, okay, and then do all protocols, and then press add ingress rule. Now you need to do ingress. Okay, so the same way you have to do it. So just go to add, okay, then 0.0.0.0/0 and do all protocols. So that's it. Okay, and now you need to do is, I have already added, so I'm not going to edit again. Okay, so let's go back to compute. Okay, and I'll show you how to create the bigger machine. So here's one I have created for testing purposes, and then you can create your own also. You have to install it on a different machine, you can do that, or you want to install both wings on the same machine, like you can do that too. Sorry, wings and the panel on the same machine, so you can do that too. So what I have done is, like, create. I'll show you how to create. You can give whatever name you want, like for example panel. Okay, just to make it easier. So panel, then go here, select, not here, sorry, you need to go to shapes and images and go select Ubuntu, and the latest version here, select. Okay, this is the smaller machine. Okay, this is like automatically selected for you over here. So this is the smaller machine, you get only 1 core 1 GB RAM. So just select that and then go and download the keys over here, both the keys. Okay, if you have a key, you can upload the key over here. As you can see over here, I have my key. If you don't have the key, you can just generate the key and download over here, so that's fine. Okay, so using the public key, you can connect to your machine. Okay, so come down here and you need to specify the boot. Okay, so for example, I have given the bigger machine the 100 GB space. Okay, because obviously you need like more space on that if you are doing a wing on it. If you have a smaller machine, I have given it 50, but you can do according to your needs. So this is the smaller machine, so we'll give it 50, and that's it. Then you press create. Okay, and for the bigger machine, okay, if you want to create a big machine like for 24 GB RAM, So same thing over here, only you need to come here, change shade, okay, shape, sorry, not shade, and then come to Ampere, and then click here, and then you need to edit this to 24, sorry, 4, and it will become 24. Now this is not free for me because I have already used the capacity, and this will charge me now, so I don't want to get charged. So cancel, okay, and you can do the same thing. You can upload the key, or you can either download it and keep it. You can use the same key again and again, though, so no issues about that. Okay, so if you once you download, every time you create, you can just upload the same key, okay, and you can use it. So that's it. And for the bigger machine, you can put 100 over here. It's really up to you. Okay, so we'll cancel this because we already have a machine. So this is the IP. I'm going to copy this IP. Keep in mind, you need to remember this IP, so don't log out from your interface. So now first thing first we'll do is we go in the Cloudflare and then add the IPs over there, so that by the time we do all the processes of logging into the machine, the DNS gets resolved. Okay, so we go to our Cloudflare. Okay, this is my domain I'm going to use. So we'll just delete this unwanted stuff. This was for the old video. Okay, there will be a new video coming soon, so we gonna use that on those videos also. So first thing first, we'll create a new record, which is a record. Okay, so the a record, we'll put it as panel because we are installing on the same machine. So I'll put it over here. So this is the IP of the machine. You need to turn this off, proxy status, then save. It's saving and it's saved. Now we need to do for the node. So I'm gonna do is node, okay, and paste the IP, proxy off, save. So now we need to go to our terminals. So terminals is easy. I have already added my keys. You can add your keys over here. Sorry, you can add your keys over here. Oh my god, they changed the interface. That's bad. Window view. Wait, there will be option over here. No, it's not. What about here? Oh, here, keychains. Sorry, I forgot. Here, okay, and you can add your key over here. So it's really easy. Okay, you can just drag and drop your key over here by pressing import key. So I already have my key over here. This is some subscriber's key. I'll just delete it. I was helping him out. So yeah, this is my key. I've already put it in here. So it's good to go. So we'll create a new machine over here, put the IP over here. Okay, so that's good. Now we're gonna do is first we need to do the username as Ubuntu because our default username is Ubuntu. Okay, we're gonna use the key. So key, okay, and then press the key and then press connect. Okay, we are in the machine as Ubuntu user. We need to go to a public user, which is not the public user, the root user, which is sudo minus s. Okay, now cd just to come in the main directory, not inventory. So when you come in the main directory, you need to run some commands. So these are the commands over here on my GitHub repo. I will give you the link in my Discord server. Please do join Discord server, and you need to put one specific line so that you get the prompt from my bots. So the bot will give you a link when you put that name or whatever. It can be a coconut GitHub link or something. I'll flash it on the screen. You can just put it in the general chat in my Discord server, and then you'll get the link. So that's it. I'll put this in my Discord server. You can get it over there. So yeah, so we have to do is this sudo to this area. So sudo, okay, and keep in mind you need to be in the root user, otherwise you can't edit this file. So I did that root user thing first only. So you need to add one of the lines over here. Okay, so we will be adding one of the line. I will show you where it is. So you need to come down here. Okay, so you need to remove that hash from there and do yes over here. Okay, yes, and there is one more line over here, so you can search this one, which is password authentication to yes. It will be grayed out or starred, not star, sorry, hashed out, see, commented out. So yeah, so now you need to add this line over there. Okay, so copy, and then we'll put it over here somewhere in here, just under that, so that we know where we put it. So here, okay, and you need to change this public key authentication to no if you want it, but I don't suggest you to do that because it will close your key access. If something goes wrong with the root user, you can always log in into the Ubuntu username and the key. Okay, we are just opening access to the root user without a key, which is not safe. Okay, by the way, uh, it is safe until the your password doesn't get leaked. That's it. So I've just saved it. Okay, this is done. Now we need to restart that file. Okay, after we edited. So first we'll try to change the password and then restart it. Okay, or you can do it first also, it's no issue. Okay, so we'll change the root password, which is nothing for now, and now we are adding the root password, and I've added the root password, and you have to do this SSH restart, and it is done. Okay, so now you can directly use your root user and directly connect to the Oracle machine. So we'll do that. Okay, we'll add it over here, root, and we'll remove this key from here, and we'll put a password. So the password is what I entered over there. Okay, and we are in, as you can see, right? So this was the part where the ports are open for only 22. Now you need to open the ports for our Pterodactyl panel, or whatever ports you want to use for, like the servers you are giving out or something like that. So the easiest way is to do is in the firewall. Okay, using the firewall. So first thing first, we are gonna update the machine because sometimes they have an older image of the Ubuntu servers. So we'll just update it. Okay, this is the command. So it will take some time to update. Okay, depending on the CPU and cores we have. You need to press OK over here, and then enter again, and that's done. Okay. So we are running some more commands. I'll put this also in my Discord server, so the name will be the same, the thing which I will tell you. Maybe this will be a different repository. Okay, so I'll just let you know how, like the name, or it will pop up on your screen whenever I upload the video here. So it will be a small tag. You need to just put it in my general over there, and you'll get the commands, or you can just look from my video and type it out. They are not that big. So this is apt install firewall. Okay, so we are gonna do is enable firewall later on after this, once it is installed. So do okay, which is enter, then enable. We have enabled it. Okay, then we have to start the firewall, then we'll do status to see the status of it. It's running, that's fine. And now I'm gonna run all the commands which I have. So this is the command for MySQL if you want to access it from outside, but these are all the commands which are required for a pterodactyl to work. So those are done. Okay, then I'll do is reload. After this you can restart the machine also. Sometimes it creates a bug, so you can just restart the machine, say sorry, not restart, it's reboot. Okay, and it will take some time depending on So as we can see, it's online, and now we are good to go. So now what are we doing is we are going to install the Pterodactyl panel on this, because we have already opened the ports and everything is working fine. Okay, you can see my other videos also if you want, but yeah, it's really up to you. So now we're gonna do is install Pterodactyl using the documentation. Okay, so we are at the documentation, so getting started. Okay, over here all the links which are used in this video will be given. Only the GitHub links will be in my Discord server, because it took a lot of time to document them down and do some research on it, because it takes a lot of time. Okay, Linux is not that easy. So yeah, we're gonna install this now one by one. So copy. It's happening. It's taking a lot of time. Oh, it's done. You need this all the things. So copy this. Paste. Yep, MariaDB. Why not? We need you. Skip it if it is 22.04, but we'll just do it. You know, why not? Then do update list. And then install all the dependencies we need. Okay, that's done. Now we need to install the composter. So yes, installing the composter now, and let's copy this commands. This is of like creating a new folder and then going into that folder path. So we'll do that. We are in that path already, and that's good. So we'll run this to download the file. Okay, and we'll unzip it later on. Okay, that's done, and now we'll give the folder the appropriate permissions. And now we are going towards creating the database. So setting up the database, let's see what's here. Okay, so we'll do here. Okay, from here, so we'll log in here. Password is just enter. Okay, you can put this in a notepad and then try to edit it. Okay, like notepad. Okay, so whatever it's like, this is the IP, you leave the same IP. Okay, you can change the password over here if you want, but for this video purposes I'll just keep it the same. Okay, so I'm gonna just paste this the same way. Okay, so paste and copy, paste, and then go below, and we are assigning permissions again. So paste. Okay, that's done. Okay, so this is for the nodes. We are not creating for the nodes, so that you, whenever you create a server, you get a database section over there, documentation for that. Okay, but I have a video on my YouTube channel, you can try that out. So this is done. Okay, we have created a database successfully. Okay, we have given all the permissions we needed. Then exit. So now we create this. Okay, and then we create this. Yes, it will install all the required files. Okay, that's done. And then we need to run this command. Don't forget, you need to run this command, otherwise your panel will not work. Okay, so the key is generated. So now we need to run this command. So the email can be anything, so I'll put as coconut coconut @ my domain, which it is, so please.com. Okay, the panel URL is panel. Oh, it's so the panel URL will be https://panel.coconut.xyz. Let me just check. It's the same domain, right? Yep, it's the same domain. I'll just copy paste it from here. I don't want any spelling mistakes to be done. Okay, so done. Paste. For this time zone, you can see over here, but I know my time zone, so it is capital A, Asia / Kolkata, and then press tab. Okay, default file system is Redis, so we'll just do Redis, or you can just press enter, or you can just type it out Redis. Okay, here also Redis, here also Redis, or do you want a yes URL, and do you want yes, we can send the data, just press enter. Password also you can just press enter, port also enter, and that's done. Okay, so now we come back to our documentation and press the second command. Okay, so database same, enter. So database is the same. Okay, we used it over there, so you can take a reference from here, or the notepad you have created. Okay, you have edited it over there. So its database name is panel, so we are gonna do keep it the same. Okay, the username also is pterodactyl, gonna keep the same. So the password is this some password, so I'm just gonna copy that and I'll just paste it over here. Okay, that's done. So we go back to the documentation, main documentation. So we need to run this command over here. If you want this command, you can run this to set up the mail server, but we are not sending a mail yet. So yeah, so if you want a mail server, you can set it up in the configuration later on. So you put the seed thing, migration thingy for your database. Sorry, it got double pasted. Okay, enter, and then we go back here. We are gonna create a new user over here. So create new user, admin, yes, why not. Email, we are gonna give the same email. Sorry, coconut @coconut please.com. Username is coconut, why not. First name is coconut, second name is gamer, and password whatever you like to keep. So I'll keep my password as this, and it's good. Okay, so now this is to set. Okay, for if you are using engines, we are gonna use engines, so we're gonna run this. Okay, not on CentOS. This is for CentOS, this is for Ubuntu, so we are gonna run this. That's done. And cron job. Okay, cron tab, it is a thing where you know automatically run the panel. After you restart the machine, the panel automatically runs. So you need to press over here, you need to enter this in a control panel, not a control panel, sorry, terminus. So we are going to do is 1. Okay, press enter over here, go back up, come back here, copy, paste, control O, enter, control X. Okay, that's done. Now we need to go to this path over here. So nano, okay, put that path and slash, and then go here and copy this and put it over here and then enter. We are creating a new file, so we copy this, put it in here, control O, enter, control X. That's done. Okay, so this is for Redux, we are not doing this, so yeah, we are doing it on Ubuntu. Enter, and the final one, just for that file to get on again after the boot. So that's done. We are going back to our web configuration. We are using engines with SSL. Okay, we are using SSL certificate for our panel. So first thing first, we need to create this file over here. So we'll create this file. Okay, we created that file. Okay, so now we need to go to this path over here. Okay, before that you do, okay, you need to go over here. Okay, go to create SSL certificate. You need to do this because this is very important. Okay, I will show you how to do this. So let's update first. Okay, copy, paste, and install this. I'm not sure if it's gonna ask for yes. No, it's not asking, so it's fine. And then you need to install this because we are using Nginx. We are not using Apache. If you're using Apache, you are on your own. You can do that on yourself. So now we need to copy this line over here, okay, so that we give a SSL certificate for our domain. So just remove this part and you can put panel dot your panel name. So my panel will be here somewhere. I just copied it right here, coconutplace.xyz. So I'm just gonna paste this command in the command prompt as it tells over here. So okay, you need to have your port 80 open. We did it already, okay, so nothing to worry about. So I'm gonna do that, okay. We need to press no, sorry, we need to add a email ID. So coconut at the rate coconutplace.com, email ID gone, okay. Press yes, yes. So now we are getting the SSL certificate. As you can see, we got it successfully done, okay. This should come, okay. It will be a different color for you because I have a theme installed on my this CMD over here. So it is not showing me differently highlighted, but it will be highlighted for you successfully or failed. If you have done something wrong, then you will have to do the process again by deleting some of the file, and which is a very big task. So it's good if you do it like in the first go. So that's done, okay. So now we come back, okay, and then we ran this command already, so we need to go in this path over here. So let's go in this path. So nano, okay, so that slash is already there, so we don't need to add one more slash. So we copy this and then paste it over here and then enter, okay. Once we enter over there, we'll be in a file over here. So go back, you need to copy this stuff over here from bottom, okay, and then copy it, and then we have to paste it somewhere, and then we need to edit it, okay. So yeah, so that's it. And now we're gonna replace this over here with our domain name. So our domain name is panel dot coconut place dot xyz, okay. And we'll copy this because we need to replace it in more places, okay, like here, paste, and there should be one more place, like more two places over here, see, here and here, and we are good to go. So we need to copy this all, so control A then control C, okay, we copied it, and then we need to paste it in this file. So as you can see, I have already edited it over here. So panel.coconutplace.xyz, panel.coconutplace.xyz, and here also, okay. There should be no space, nothing, okay. If you do something wrong, it will not work. So control O, enter, control X. So now we need to do is run this commands so that it makes files and all those kind of stuff, all the technical stuff. So now we need to restart. If this doesn't restart, then there is some problem in your configuration. If it restarts, okay, in one go, then you are good to go, okay. So I'm gonna press enter and it got restarted. So if we go back to our panel, I think so the panel should be on. So panel.coconutplace.com. As you can see, my username is this and my password is this. So traffic lights, okay, enter, and we are good. So now we come back into the panel and go back to our nodes. So I'm gonna create new node. Sorry, we need to create a location first. So we are in the location. So I'll put IN because this is India server. So nodes, come back to creation, okay. We can give it as node -1, okay, and this will be our node .coconutplace.com as we added in our domain over here, as you can see over here, okay. That's a good thing. So yeah, once we do that, it will be good to go. So for memory we have 24 GB, right? So we'll give it a 23 GB, okay, to use. So 23,000 or 0 over allocation. So we have around 100 GB for this server, so we are not going to use all of the 100 GB. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove it and make it around to what is say not this website. We're gonna make it to, let's see, okay, I have a thing for a calculator for that. You can have it too. I'll give it in the description box. You need to put GBs over, so we'll give it around 95, I guess. 95, yeah, 95 should be good. So 5 GB we'll just leave it for the system. So we're gonna take our this binary number, okay, and then put it on a panel over here. Okay, for 23 also you can do the same, because binary it understands more, clearly. So 23, so this is the binary version, so you can put this. Okay, so 23 over allocation 0. Okay, and this is like we are not using behind proxy and those kind of stuff. So yeah, so we gonna create node. Okay, we need to now, this is the tricky part. Okay, this is like the same way you set up in a Google Cloud. Okay, so you need to come to your panel again over here. Okay, you need to copy the private IP. Okay, private IP, copy it. Sorry, not here. Come back in here, put it in your IP address. Okay, come back to the interface and paste it over here in your Alice IP, and you can open the port 25565 minus 255. We'll do it at 600. Sorry, only 6. Oh, 600, we can do it. Yeah, submit. We opened so many ports. Okay, that's good. And now what we are gonna do is we are gonna set up our wing, because it will come red because we didn't set up our wing. Okay, so that's the separate documentation over here. You can press over here or you can just press over here, it's the same. So now we need to install the Docker. So we can just do cd because we don't need to be in this path. So we'll install the Docker now. Okay, and then we need to boot the Docker. So when this is installed, we'll boot the Docker. So now we'll boot the Docker. Okay, the Docker is booted. So we're not going to do the swap because we have less storage. So yeah, we're not going to do swap. Okay, so that's it. And now we're going to go back down and let's install the panel. So we need to make this file over here. So let's make this folder or directory, they say in Linux. Copy this line, download all the stuff we need in it, and then run this to give it appropriate permissions. Damn, the internet is fast on these things. So now we need to go to this path over here. Okay, it will be there in our directory also over here. If you see where is our panel, okay, here in configuration it will be written over here. So nano the path, then we put a slash. Okay, and then you can copy this, Control C, and then paste it here and then enter. And you need to paste all this text in your that file which you had opened. So Control O, enter, Control X. Okay, and you are good to go. So now what you need to do is some final commands. Okay, so now we're gonna do is apply this first so that you don't have the issues. Okay, and then you can continue with the videos. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, so this is already there. So what I have to do is this, copy this line. Okay, bring it in my Word or Notepad, and then remove this part, and you can put your node dot coconut plays dot xyz. Okay, then copy it and then paste it in your panel over here. after you run these things. So if you want, you can debug. I'm not gonna debug because I'm sure enough that my panel is gonna work. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, copy this and go to that path now. Sorry, pasted it twice, my bad. You need a slash in the end and go back. This is the same thing we did for the panel, so that it restarts whenever you reboot the machine. So we are gonna copy this text, paste it here, Control O, enter, Control X. Okay, and now we enable the wings. As you can see, our wings are online now. Okay, see here. So that's it, guys. And so anything you want or any suggestions or anything you want, you can come to my Discord server, but just open a query in one channel over there. I got a channel, okay, for support, so you can get support from our community. Okay, it's really important that you ask the community the right questions. Okay, so there are some people asking about the support over here. So see, there are like some of the people. So what you need to do is come here. Okay, you can tell your things in the title, what's the exact problem, and you can describe it over here, what your real problem is, and then you can give it a tag like hosting, wings, or Pterodactyl Panel, or Linux, whatever it is with. Okay, so these are all the documentation you need to have whenever you do a post over here, so that we come to know your problem and we can help you better. If you write like I need help and leave it, nobody is gonna help you. Okay, so that's it. And if you have any issues, just join in. Okay, and come to Discord server, because we are gonna give the GitHub link on the Discord server. Okay, so yeah, so that's it for this video. And about the small machines I told you about, okay, you might need to add swap. Okay, just add a swap and then do the installation of the panel, because that 1 GB RAM sometimes doesn't work that well. So just add 10 GB swap. I'm gonna give that swap commands in my description, or it will be there on this account only. So this there will be a repo about swap, or I'll make it later on. So yeah, that's it. And thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the Discord server or in the comments down below. Till then, tata, bye bye, and see you next time.